up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on last year's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Noles will put total weather to crank us up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Southern Miss's offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, they've got a receiver that if he's able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
And you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? I'm the guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's willing to Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Dropping back, it's Booth. Makes the catch. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the...
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering the success now early.
A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Off the play fake. Fires on the move. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Wide open downfield. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that. And
there he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for space. It's Proctor. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for Rhodes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense doing business in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They are going to try to get that established in this game.
So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Trying to get it in. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Noles!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it away at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by the defense staying to lead to. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Knocked down for the tackle. The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Dropping back. It's Booth. Quick strike complete. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. They just keep firing. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the door. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Washington. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They don't believe their kicker can roll double nickels with that 55-yarder, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he fights his way Gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Booth. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Looking for a man, it's Booth. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The play action fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle them off.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see.
Turning it on! Delivers the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Seminoles are threatening on first and goal. Trying to power it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Touchdown, Florida State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I don't think this team has shown really this year. It does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Now the pressure is on to keep pace as they start this drive, trailing 21-10. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make a stop.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the dome. Catch in the middle. It's Darnold. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the butt and see what he can get. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Really couldn't ask for much more than this. An early 21-10 lead on the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. It'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. When you look at the design of a draw play, you don't often see it going to the outside, but I'm not sure he had much of a choice there.
No, the running back couldn't find a hole. The defense wasn't full. Listen, when you do see a draw as a defensive lineman, you don't...
And take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, no!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Looking to throw, it's Booth. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sharp. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Let's see what they've got on second down.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
And the Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Darnold. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Power football with the run. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Booth. Safe completion on the screen. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Under fire. Gets rid of it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Zings it complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poe. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Weinke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles! Precision knocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking in front.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Shakes off the defender.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Right down the middle. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Noles in a good spot here with second and short.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Makes the catch. It's Proctor. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running back searching for a hole. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Renegade would be proud of the way they're using those horses to move it on the ground.
Yeah, get the horsepower going. And, man, they've had some serious backs over the years at Florida State. And you think about all the talent, all the swag over the years. You got to get back to that, find those guys that they can really attach this offense to and thrive.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Southern Mississippi, 17.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
To throw, it's Booth. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Snagged in the middle. It's Darnold. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles are flying down the field. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Darnold. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. from the gun. They'll try the middle. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Let's go! Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Washington went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskies always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And the Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option. The give. Turning it on. Smashes ahead. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Booth. fires to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. To the air on second down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down. They're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Absolutely perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Gonna run it. It's Poe. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
From the gun, running back on the move.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They punted away on fourth down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Got a man, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Booth. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. First and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's second and 9. Play action. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Buying some time. On the run, fires downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The field goal is no good. Guys, they didn't get the field goal there, but still a 22-point lead to work with. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking downfield, it's Booth. It in. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and breaks into the open.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so awesome.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll give it to him again. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man in the middle. Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of his QBs, got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Booth. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
A strike downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
The kickoff unit is out there, and, boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Southern Mississippi, 34.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
They're going to run it. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. He'll take a shot. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Powers forward. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a... mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Here we go.
Back to pass. He's got him. Looking for the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the...
Sneak gets it done.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down, because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Gets it out fast. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the... See what they do with this one.
Cricket.
Looking downfield, it's Booth on target. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll run it. Short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Golden Eagles line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Darnold. Pulled down for the tackle.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Okay.
The Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Southern Mississippi.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first down, salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and